What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. This video has been highly requested since I got pregnant. To be completely honest, I have watched probably 50 videos like this on YouTube while I was trying to pack for the hospital. So if you're watching this because you are also like me looking to pack for your hospital and you don't know what to pack or how to pack it, I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks. But the first thing I do want to say is talk to your hospital first and see what they provide you, because it is so different. Like, I've watched so many videos where it varies so much on what the hospital offers, and then compared to the hospital I'm delivering at, it's even more different. And if you're not expecting and you're just curious and you like watching these videos, which I also did before I was pregnant, then hi. Yeah, let's just get into it. So I am a first-time mom. I don't have any kids yet. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how my labor and delivery is going to go. So this, I think, is definitely, it's foreign to me. I've never really spent time in a hospital before, overnight, nothing like that. So I don't know what to expect. Now, the first thing that I did was contact my hospital, see what was offered, and then packed based off of that. If the lighting is going in and out, I apologize. It's springtime in Montreal. Like, it's either snowing, raining, or sunny. So anyways, first things first, my OB gave me this book, which is actually required when you go to the hospital. I don't really know why, but they said to bring this. It's basically all the information you need to know about babies all the way until toddlers. It is the one approved by Quebec, Institut National de Santé Publique du Québec. So I don't know. I don't know if this is required for anybody else, but they actually have a lot of information in here, and they even have a checklist on what to bring to the hospital and what to bring for like your significant other. That's the first thing I just wanted to say because this helped me a ton, but again, it's so different based off of a hospital, so I don't know. I don't know if it's like this across all of Canada, all of Quebec, even in Montreal. I know every hospital is different, but my hospital does not provide diapers, wipes, pads, or diapers for yourself. They don't really provide much. You have to bring the baby's own clothes. You have to bring things for yourself for postpartum. So knowing that actually helped me pack this bag, but it does limit my space because I have to bring a lot of things for the baby since it's not provided. And I don't know if that has to do with like our healthcare system. I don't know. As most of you guys know, it's free to have a baby. I don't have to pay anything to use the hospital. I just have to bring my own stuff. So let's get into this thing because I know you're probably curious as to like what all these clothes are. This is going to be my hospital outfit for when I go into labor if I'm at home. So if I'm at home and I have this here, I will change into it just because it's super comfy. I'm actually planning on leaving the suitcase and everything that I'm bringing in our car, so that way if ever we are out and about, we have all our stuff with us and we don't have to rush home to get it. Not that we're really gonna be out and about, but you never know. I don't live super close to the hospital, but I also don't live that far away that it would be like insane if someone had to like bring me something. So that's why I'm not like that stressed or worried about it. I used to live like over an hour away and that would have stressed me out so much, but I'm so grateful that we live in a place that's closer so I don't have to stress about it. But I have comfy socks. This is a nursing bra, which I have been wearing nonstop. It's from H&M. It's like the 2-pack mama one. There's a gray one and a pink one, and I wear them all the time. Pair of undies that are dark, and I don't really care about them. So if they, if my water breaks or they get dirty, doesn't matter. And I love these. This is also from H&M. Then I have this white tee. It's a maternity tee. It's really, really comfortable. Fits around my belly so nicely, and it is from Amazon, and it was super cheap. It was just like, I forget what it was called, just like maternity t-shirt. There's a pack of this one and a black one for super inexpensive, and it's really comfy. I then have my pair of Fabletics leggings, which are my favorite leggings ever. These are so comfortable. They're the Maternity Pure Luxe leggings, just the simple black ones. I live in these. I have them in different colors to keep myself warm because although it's springtime in Montreal, it's like, it could be hit or miss with the weather, but I'm typically cold. So I am bringing a cardigan. This is my favorite cardigan. I wear it all the time. It's from Urban Outfitters, but it's from a few years ago. So they don't have it on the website anymore, unfortunately, but I live in this and it's just easy to throw on or take off if you're hot. So that's why I decided on a cardigan versus a sweater, because you can get hot flashes, you can get cold. There's just a lot of stuff that can go on. So that is if I'm at home, which I probably will be. I will be changing into that. It is also an option to wear home if it doesn't get that dirty, and if I feel like wearing leggings. To be honest, I probably won't want to wear leggings, but I have an option for that. Next thing, slippers. Slippers are a must. I feel like they're on every single hospital bag video that I've watched. Oh, and I've also always always watch the what I actually used in my hospital bag, because I feel like those are more helpful because you could see what people are actually using. I did talk to a nurse from the hospital that I'm delivering at, and I asked her if she thinks these are necessary or if socks are fine, and she said personally for her, she would bring slippers just because she thinks the floors are gross. So just to play it safe, plus they're comfortable. These were actually gifted to me from Free People like a while ago. Okay, now let's get into the real stuff. So this is the hard part because I don't know how my labor and delivery is gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna have a vaginal birth. I don't know if I'm gonna have a cesarean. Obviously, if you have a cesarean, you're in the hospital for longer than you are if you just have a vaginal birth. So I wanna prepare for a cesarean because I've been told from the beginning that I might need one based off of my uterus, how it was at the beginning, and then I did have placenta previa at one point. My placenta moved up into the proper position in my second trimester, but like I've always been told there's a possibility that I might need a cesarean, so I'm kind of planning for that in case that were to happen. Obviously, whatever happens, happens, but I'd rather be prepared versus not. It's just the way I am. But I also wanted to keep it somewhat minimalistic. I just feel like it's so hard when you don't know what to expect. I did get these packing cubes because I felt like these were really smart and kept everything organized. These I got off of Amazon. I will have links down below for things I could still find and that you guys, if you want to buy things for yourself too. I mean, I use these even when I'm traveling. So this one is mine. So inside of this, we have number one thing, a robe. This was recommended by my OB as well as the nurse I was talking to, because she said when you deliver, you're going to do a lot of skin to skin, you're going to be breastfeeding, and you want to have something that is like really easy to kind of just take off and on. This is not for delivery, it's for afterwards, obviously, because it's just going to get so dirty. You know, something that's lightweight, comfy, like doesn't really restrict you. This was a gift. So I did get a lot of things gifted to me at my baby shower and through friends and family. So a lot of these things I didn't even buy with my own money, but I do think it's a good idea to have. You don't need a fancy robe. You can literally wear a robe that you've already had at your house, bathrobe, whatever. Just something that you don't mind, one, getting like maybe spit up on. You don't really know what's gonna happen, so like this is just easy to throw on and off. I then do have a nursing bra that if for whatever reason I don't want to wear the robe, or if I want to have this under, again, it's still easy to open up. This is the same one that I showed earlier, it's just the gray one. Also, I'll probably be wearing this home because I'm obviously not going to wear my robe home, so this is good to have. Covers up the chest, but still easy access for the baby. The next thing I packed, which is not a necessity, but I packed it just in case, are postpartum underwear. Now, I know the hospitals typically provide these to you, but I mean, these were so inexpensive off of Amazon. I don't mind if they get dirty or whatever, and I thought it was just good to have because I'm going to be using these at home anyways. It doesn't take up much room in my suitcase. I have like these bigger pairs as well. It's just options. They're really, really thin. These ones are from H&M. If the hospital offers me them, I will be using the ones from the hospital, but I thought it was better to be prepared than not because I don't 100% know. I then have a pair of socks that I'm gonna be wearing home. They're just like simple Puma short socks, really, really soft and comfy. But I do have these socks that I'm planning on wearing if I don't wear slippers and I just like getting in and out of bed. They're like fuzzy socks with grips at the bottom so that I won't slip and fall. This could be what I wear when I'm in labor. I don't know if I'm gonna be hot or cold. Like, I don't know how my body's gonna react. In all honesty, I have something called Raynaud's syndrome, which is like bad circulation in my fingers and my toes. And so I'm always really cold. Like, that's just how my body works. This whole pregnancy, I've been cold. Like, people always tell me, you're gonna be so hot all the time, you're gonna be sweating, you're gonna get the pregnancy sweats, and that just never happened to me. My blood pressure is fine, my blood sugar is fine, like everything is normal and healthy. I'm just cold. So I'd rather be prepared. So I do have socks that I could keep on because my feet are always cold, like I said. Then I have a pair of sweatpants. That is my second option to wear home. They're very, very like baggy and big, super soft and comfy. These are from Aerie, so they're like really just comfy sweatpants, because I have seen in a lot of videos that people, when I watch the videos of like what I actually used in my hospital bag, most people said that they wanted like the loosest thing on them possible because you are just so sore and you don't want anything like touching you down there. So I figured that this would be a good option to wear. Like, I could put back on that white t-shirt that I had when I go to the hospital and wear that with these pants. I also did bring a pair of maternity pajamas. I'm the type of person that I need to be sleeping in layers because, again, like I said, I'm cold. I know a lot of people can't relate to that. Most people are really hot when they sleep, but I'm not like that. So I have had these for since my second trimester, I think, or maybe even the first. They're from Time Maternity, and they're just like really loose, super baggy and soft PJ pants. And you can actually wear them as like non-maternity pants because you can just tuck that down and then there's a drawstring, so you can actually make it tighter if you want it to be. So I felt like that was a good option to have because I don't know if I'm gonna want to have anything tight on me. Then this is also an option to wear home or just during the day. It is actually a breastfeeding tank top, so the straps here just snap off and you can easily breastfeed. There is a built-in sports bra, so you don't even need to wear anything. You can just wear this. So if I wanted to wear this with like hospital underwear underneath the robe, I could wear that as well. In case I am hot, I feel like this is a good option because it's a spaghetti strap tank top. I also did bring compression socks because my feet and ankles were swelling like crazy. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you will know how bad my feet were swelling, but they actually have gone down. So I don't know if this is like a necessity, but I just figured I would bring them in case, for whatever reason, I feel like it's good to have. They also roll up really small so they could fit easily in here. And then the last thing I have in here is actually this robe, which I thought could be good. I don't like, this was a gift from my baby shower. At first I was like, oh, I'll wear this during delivery, but a lot of people were like, just wear the one from the hospital. Like, it's gonna get so dirty and messy. I don't really care if this gets messy because I'm probably never gonna wear it again unless it's like for the next baby. So I liked it because there are buttons or snaps that go all the way down the back. So you can actually be covered in the back and not have your tushy out when you like walk to the bathroom or something, or if you're walking around the hallways, you're not like exposing yourself to everybody. But the front also has, it's really easy to unsnap to breastfeed. I don't know, maybe this will be something that I wear the next day. Maybe I won't wear, maybe I'll wear the robe instead of this. Maybe I'll wear this instead of the robe. Like, I don't know, but everything fits. So I figured why not bring it? And I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling. This is also extremely soft. And when I went to the hospital, when I fell like a few weeks ago and they had to monitor the baby, I wore one of the robes and I was just freezing. So this is thicker. Holy crap, this is gonna be a long video. I'm so sorry guys, I'm gonna try to get through this faster. Next thing, I have a bunch of pads. This is recommended by my hospital to bring a bunch of like postpartum pads. I have a ton in here as well. They're just like the really, really big, ultra super long ones. They do not provide diapers to you or anything like that, but they did say to bring these. Also have a pair of flip-flops, which it's in a lot of people's videos. They said the showers are gross there, so to bring your own pair of flip-flops. These were just super cheap from Old Navy. I actually had a pair, but I had to buy a new pair because my feet grew in this pregnancy, so my old pair didn't fit me anymore. And then the next thing I brought is just a small bag of makeup. I know there are so many people that are like against this, but I just think like, do you? So if I'm feeling like I want to wear a tiny bit of makeup for pictures after the baby is here, I will put it on. I'm not going to stress about it. I would just rather have a little bit of like concealer or mascara on hand than not have it. And then I did bring these reusable breast pads, but a lot of people have said that your milk typically doesn't come in while you're in the hospital, but I have a friend who her milk did come in and she said that like when it did, it was just like she just needed to have these, so I figured why not just bring them in case. Then I have this toiletry bag which has everything that Dad and I are going to be using for staying there overnight. Like I have this body lotion which I use all the time, so I just put it in this travel size thing. I do have an extra hair elastic. I have this nipple like cream for sore nipples. It's by Lancino and it's 100% natural and hypoallergenic. I do know that the hospital that I'm going to will provide me with something if I didn't have anything, but I already have this, so I thought why not bring it. Lip balm is so important. I feel like my lips are always dry, so to have something like this on hand where I could just like put it on all the time, that's great. I have a toothbrush in here, just like a bamboo toothbrush, mini hairbrush for when I shower, because I definitely am gonna want to shower. Like I'm just that kind of person that like when I go through something, showering just is like the best feeling in the world. I have some deodorant. This is my favorite deodorant. It's by Native and this is the lavender and rose. It's paraben free, aluminum free. It's just natural, smells great. Love it. Baby powder. I don't know if they provide this, but I thought I would just bring it in case. It's tiny anyways. I have this sample that I got from Amika of shampoo and conditioner, so that's perfect because I could just use this. And then in here, I know it seems seems like a lot, you guys, but this is baby body wash. So I don't know, again, if they provide that, but it's tiny so it fits. I have toothpaste, which I definitely need. I have face wash, I have moisturizer, eye cream, floss, and that's pretty much it. So it's basically what I would use at night if I was home. I then decided to bring this like little emergency pack, but I always have this in my suitcase anyway, so I just thought I would throw it in here. So I do have hand sanitizer, I have band-aids for whatever reason, I have this like Lysol spray. I did bring Tylenol, but I don't think you're actually allowed to like have your own pills at the hospital. I don't really know. That's in a lot of people's videos, but I don't know if it's like that just in America or if it's like that here too. But they're already in here because this is usually just packed for when I'm traveling, so I just figured I would throw that in here. Then I do have a massive bag of diapers wipes because I know we're gonna go through a ton of these. This was actually recommended because when we go to the hospital, I'm not gonna really be allowed to eat, but I do know that like you can get a dry mouth and you can have ice chips and stuff, but sometimes like something small like a sugar-free candy might really help. So this one is Soothing Mint. It soothes dry mouth, moisturizes mouth tissue, and refreshes breath. So I don't know, I thought this could be something that I could use. And then speaking of food, I did bring a little bag of snacks for Dan because I probably won't be able to eat any of this, but I figured that I don't really want him leaving me, especially if I'm in pain. And if he's hungry, like I'd rather just have things that he can snack on. So I mean, we have Kleenex, then we have like nuts in here. Oh, by the way, I'm using this bottle cooler as this lunchbox. We have Welch's fruit snacks, we have granola bars, bags of fishies, like the crackers there. And then I'm also going to be bringing a reusable water bottle for Dan and myself. Then I am bringing a diaper bag for the baby, and this has like, I just packed more diapers in here. There's Kleenex, there is this like diaper cream stuff, just like that typical, you know, the one, the white pasty stuff. We have some more wipes. I also did bring some Wet One wipes. These are like the travel ones, so they're easy to like wipe down a surface or something. And this is typically like what I keep in here anyways. I do have 2 pacifiers that I just sterilized. I can't find, for some reason, my reusable, like I had these reusable Ziploc bags that are made of silicone and I freaking love them, but ever since we moved, I can't find them anywhere. I need to keep this covered anyways. And then I have this little, not that I will use it, but just in case, a pacifier clip. And then in the back, I do have a changing mat in here. And then I have this like clip thing that has like bags in it. So if you're changing your baby out in public, you can kind of just like throw it in one of these bags. It helps with the smell and all that kind of stuff. And by the way, this diaper bag is from Fawn Design. I really love the color. I love it. It's the mini one. I felt like it was perfect for the hospital because I already have a lot of stuff in here. And then the last things I will be bringing are a breastfeeding pillow. This was gifted to me my baby shower. I just think it's so great and it's on a ton of people's lists, so I thought I would bring it. No harm in that. I'm bringing my own towel because the nurse did tell me that the towels there are really small and scratchy and thin and not comfortable at all, and like I just want to be as comfy as possible, so I'm bringing one from home that like is really soft and smells good. I am also bringing a really soft blanket that is from home. A lot of videos, women have said that one of their favorite things is to have things from home that smell like home, that remind you of home, to keep you comfortable, especially during a time like this. And so I have this really big blanket that's so soft and comfy, and it smells like my dog, even though it's washed. It smells like him. And then my own pillow, because when I was in the hospital, when I fell, those pillows were crap. So I want a big, comfy one to put my head. I'm also gonna be bringing one for Dan as well, and a blanket for Dan as well. A lot of these things are just gonna be put into like a big bag and in the trunk of our car and like left there. Oh my God, I didn't even show you what I brought for the baby. What the heck? My brain is all over the place. This is such a long video, guys. I am so sorry. Okay, I'll try to get through this quickly. Receiving blanket to bring him home in. This was a gift from my grandma, so really cute, soft. I have burping cloth. This is a swaddle blanket, but I don't actually want to use this for swaddling. It's more for like, it's really soft, so I can like wrap him in it, take a picture, or just over his car seat. Oh, that's another thing. Car seat is already put in the car. You need that. But yeah, it's really soft and comfy. I could also use it as a burping cloth as well. As for the actual swaddle, I have the Ollie swaddle, which I recommend so much. It's a specific swaddle to like swaddle your baby properly. So there's Velcro on it and you wrap it around your baby so it's nice and snug and tight on the top, but it's loose on the legs, and everything is just made perfectly for a baby to be swaddled. So I am very excited to be using this. I have the one that's in like a gray color. I just have it in its bag because I just want to keep it in here, but the actual swaddle itself looks like this, just like Velcro and stuff, and nice and freshly washed. Everything here is freshly washed. It smells so good. I do have a few options for baby to wear, but the nurse did tell me that majority of the time they're going to be doing skin to skin and you're going to be swaddling them and stuff. So I didn't want to bring a ton of stuff, but I did want to have options obviously for when we bring him home, but also for pictures and like things like that. I also don't know how big he's going to be. Right now he's on like the smaller side, but that could always change. But I did bring some different sizes. So I have like newborn, 0 to 3, and I have 1 3-month, which I don't think he'll fit into, but you never know. So like, look how cute this is. It's a little jammy set. It covers his feet, but also what I like about it is that the sleeves here can fold around so that it actually covers his hands so that you don't need gloves and he won't scratch his face. I thought that was really helpful. And then this one has snaps that go all the way down. But I do have the exact same thing with a zipper because sometimes you just want to do it quickly. And again, this has like the sleeve thing, protect the hands. Oh, it's so cute, you guys. Look at this. I also did bring options that were not like all the way legs. Like there's this one I brought one that was a t-shirt style. Brought one that was a little bigger in case he's a little bigger, like that. The last thing that I brought in here were hats. So I have these 2 hats, really cute because you want to keep his head nice and warm. I have some like washcloths in case, I don't know. I have some socks. Look how little and cute these are. I have a few socks in here, and then I do also have a few pairs of gloves just in case I don't want to put him in that like full outfit. I do have options for gloves. And so that is, I think that's it. The last thing I'm bringing, actually, I just don't have it packed yet because it's in the other room, but I'm actually remembering it now, so that's good, is my like belly bandit like wrap. A lot of people said that you feel like just so like wiggly, wobbly, gooey afterwards. It actually really helps to have the belly bandit. I mean, it doesn't have to be that brand, but like a wrap to put around your belly to help everything stay in place so you feel a little bit more normal. I do know that like after labor, the nurses come in and they like press on your stomach a lot to get the fluids or the blood out of the uterus, but I'm talking about after that, like after I shower and stuff. I won't be using it if I have a cesarean, obviously, but it's if I do have a vaginal birth, so I'm just having options in case of anything. So it seems like I have a lot of stuff, even though I wanted to keep it minimal. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna be in the hospital for longer because if I do end up having a cesarean, that could very well happen, and I want to make sure I have like enough things. I also don't know how big the baby's gonna be. I don't know what I'm gonna want. So these things I feel like are definitely necessary. Have stuff from home, but like it's really up to you. Like if you don't care about using a hospital towel, if you don't need a blanket, like you don't need to bring these things. These are just things that I personally really want and think will help me feel a lot more relaxed. And then I just want to quickly talk about my birthing plan because a lot of people asked me about that. I don't have a specific plan because if I had like a specific plan, I'm the type of person that if something goes like off, I get like really stressed out, and I just don't want to be stressed. I have not been stressed at all this pregnancy. I've been really like chill and calm, and I just feel like I want to keep it that way as much as possible. The only thing that we have planned is Daniel is going to be in the room, obviously, and we do have a doula that's going to be with us as well. Originally we were going to have my sister like help film and stuff, but because unfortunately of COVID-19 and precautions, which I totally agree with, I think this is the smartest thing ever, they're keeping a limit on 1 person, 1 family member in the room with you. The doula doesn't count because she's technically like a healthcare provider, and so I'm fine with that, no problem. So yes, there will be a birth vlog video. We're gonna have a video camera set up on a tripod. We're not gonna stress about it. Like I don't want to be there like get the shot, but I do want to have it like documented for myself, at least to have the first time experience of giving birth like as a memory. And so yeah, I'm very, very, very excited. I cannot wait. I'm 34 weeks pregnant today and my belly is so big and I just feel happy. And I hope this video helped you if you guys are trying to plan your hospital bag. Maybe this can help, but again, like I said, talk to your hospital because that's the main thing. Like I'm bringing so much extra stuff because the hospital doesn't provide it. They do provide, thank goodness, tuck pads and like, what are they called? Perinatal spray bottles and like numbing gel for postpartum. They do provide that, so I don't need to bring that, which is great. But it's mainly for the baby and all that kind of stuff. They don't provide that. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed and I love you so much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! Here's a little bump shot. It's crazy because I carry really high and really far out, but he's actually kind of small, so I don't know.